We came up with automation journeys. So what exactly is automation journeys? Well, so think about automation journeys, as the name goes by, will help you automate your end-to-end customer journeys across sales, marketing, and service touchpoints. You can run multi-day, multi-touchpoint, multi-channel automations and really deliver that seamless, consistent customer experience and orchestrate all of your processes, be it across sales, marketing, service, or any internal process optimization or task delegation that you would like to do with any other dedicated workflow system. So what do I exactly mean by that? So let us take a look at a classic customer journey, for example. And before I jump into the details about it, let me share some more insights about what we have learned over the years working with you hand in hand. We have seen businesses that perform or outperform others in the market. They perform and operate a little differently. So there has been a thin line now more than ever between sales, marketing, and support. Ideally, what happens is these different teams end up using different tools and technologies, which result in broken data, unpredictable customer experience, inconsistent data management, and which all leads to ultimately a bad customer experience. And buyers have become smart over the period of years. All they want is a very good customer experience even before they've spent a penny with you. And hence, it is not just necessary but a must for all the business to really come down to one single platform and orchestrate and really enable one single experience to all the customers. In fact, I was looking at an article a couple of days back, and it said 70% of businesses who use a tool like automation journey, called marketing automation, people have different names and stuff, they are really, really successful compared to the ones that do not. And that only says more about why automation journeys is very important. So let us look at this example that you see on the screen, right? Let's say there is this buyer who starts maybe researching about your product or offering online. They come visit your website, they maybe interact with one of your sales reps, maybe submit a form, and then your sales teams take over, start having those conversations, really understand what are their needs, show up their product offerings with the help of a demonstration, goes into the negotiation cycle, you close a contract, hand it over to the customer success team, they take care of the onboarding, and the task is not really done. All you need is a stronger relationship over the period of years to really retain that customer and delight with them when it comes to customer experience. So as you can see on the screen, all these different touch points owned by multiple different teams have different color codes, but they are really, really interwoven. They are not really siloed. There is no fixed stage where marketing will hand over customer and all their interactions to sales, will then hand it over to customer success. If you really have to be up on your game, you need to be one. And that's what automation journey will enable you to do. So without further ado, let's take a look at what I mean by that. So you'll be able to find automation journeys just below text right here. And as you can see on the screen, now the interface looks very simple. You can find all your different folders in here. Basically, you can segment journeys across maybe different teams, maybe different processes. It says customer success, we use this playbook, lead capture, and you can just divide it for easy access. You can find all your journeys in here. You can quickly search through that. You can find all different statistics around as well. Right? You can see the ones that are under draft because you really want to review and agree on a consensus before making it live. Now you can see some of them are paused, could be for any reasons, right? Some of them are for live as well. And you can really do that. We'll jump on to automation journey templates in a moment, but let's start with creating one sample journey and really seeing what it looks like to create your first journey. So talking about the interface again, you can really name your journey. What is it all about? In my sense, I can say, it's all about, let's say, nurturing, for example, right? I can just save it in any folder. I can find all the different triggers in here. There are about 20 plus triggers, a lot of different conditions, and a ton of different actions that you can choose. This is your complete canvas where you can easily drag and drop your trigger, you can add any of your conditions, and then relatively you can choose an action on top of it. All you have to do is just connect the dots. And as you can probably see and guess and assume, that you don't really need a very heavy technical knowledge to do it. So whether you are probably a Gen Z, millennial, baby boomer, anybody can do it. And to add more on that, we've also added annotations to really help you define what you do at each journey and each stage. We will look at that in a moment. So let us start exploring all the triggers or actions or cards that you can find right here. So you can see, you can now trigger any automation based on different, any specific date or time, on record being created, on if they can update. You can also trigger based on any communication. The communication can be from your customers, from your team internally, from anybody as such, right? You can literally run automation based on different segments. For example, maybe you want to reach out to all your subscribers. You want to send them a newsletter or something. Well, you can easily do that. You can also have advanced triggers such as page views and events. We'll talk about that in a moment. You can have all your standard conditions and a lot of different actions as well. Now you can add time delays. You can really configure when would you like to communicate with your customers and when you don't really want to annoy or bug them anymore, right? You can quickly branch or split them and really test what works best, or maybe just distribute between different teammates. Now you can natively score your leads. Also, just like workflows, you can actually call any third-party systems as well with the help of our webhook and API calls. You can run any email communication or a text communication, right? You can just add or remove somebody from a list and really do a lot of different stuff, such as update field or update any kind of records across any modules. Could be like contact, a company activity or deal. You can literally run it on, or you can literally choose if you automatically want to change stages of your deal or your pipeline based on certain actions or conditions. If you want to create any journey, it's very simple. As I said, all you have to do is just drag and drop, and you can add multiple different conditions. You can add a condition, and then you can choose an action. Talking about usability, it's very, very simple. Let's say you want to mark somebody. Make sure this is a start, right? You can add in some different stickers in here. You can add multiple different text and a lot of different stuff. And not only that, you can easily select any of these blocks, and you can easily replicate it as well. So for example, if I really want to copy and paste, I can do it with the help of, let me just give you a quick overview about it. So let's say I select all of these two blocks. I want to control and paste. I can literally do it with the help of a button. It's not working for now. I'll just hand it over to my dev team to take a look at it. But you can easily replicate all of your journeys right within the help of Canvas. It's very easy and very simple to do it. Not only that, you can literally use all of our journey templates that we have pre-built. So you can go through different categories based on your business. So is it for B2B? Is it for e-commerce? Is it for your SaaS business? You can literally pick all these journeys that we have curated based on different goals. It could be for sales, could be for retention. If you want to generate leads, you'll be able to find it, and you can really find all the different journeys based on different goals and different industries as well, right? So let's pick an example for it, right? Let's say you want to reach out to all your existing customers and want to run a net promoter score survey. So you can just quickly preview. You can find all the details in here. What we have done is we have added annotations at each stage. We have added more details so that you can always learn what is it that we are doing at each stage. And all you have to do if you want to kickstart is you literally have to add a use template button, and it will be cloned onto your website. It literally takes less than a minute to replicate all your journeys for your demo instance, and then you can customize it the way you would like it. It's very simple, very easy, very intuitive to use, and anybody can use it. We have added about 30 plus templates, and we will keep adding a lot more of these based on your suggestions. So if you have any suggestions, any use case, any ideas or any wants around what kind of automation would you like feel free to drop that in the chat box or write to us at support@salesmate.io, and we'll be more than happy to take this ahead as well.
Subscribe to the Salesmate YouTube channel and press the bell icon to stay updated on our new features, releases, and insightful videos.